Hello, my little mobsters. This is Mobius Rex, and we are playing our Refugee to Regent challenge using Feed the Beast Infinity Modpack plus, and possibly minus, a few mods. Alright, well, last episode we had a little bit of a failure with this external heater. So I was reading here about it. What it does, it actually uses... it uses 8 RF per tick for each heat unit. While it's heating up, it's producing 4 heat units per tick. That means 32 RF per tick is being used. And then once it reaches maximum temperature, it'll only use 1 heat unit to keep it going, for a total of 8. But without a redstone signal, it is going to consume 24 RF per tick. For a full 32. So this system just isn't working right now as is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get a buffer system in with this capacitor and see if anything works. Because we do have 3. You can't see them right now, but we do have 3 improved windmills up above us here, and I am going to fall. Nice save. We can head up and be right back. There we go, 3 improved windmills in the noonday sun. I hope it's just a rendering issue, that's why I'm not seeing them. And they're not actually shutting off for whatever reason. So you can see they're all tied into this one line. Windmills at this height, which is 255, so world limit, are supposed to produce around 25 RF per tick. Improved windmills, double that, so these should each be producing 50, but we're definitely not getting 50 transmitted down. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to break this. Actually, what I'm going to do is not break that. I'm going to put the capacitor down first. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip some wires here. Take that back. Whoa, and good thing for flight. And take you back. Good. And I'll see about taking this one back as well. Lots of falling here. Hope you guys don't have vertigo. And then at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this back. And we just lost that wire. Where'd it go? Almost all the way down. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace this here. Just going to hold on. With... I think it's that spot. And with this capacitor, that's output, put that there, and connect these two up. So the low capacitor output is heading downwards. Hell. Then on top can be an input. And on the sides I want to add an input as well. And I'm just hoping... That's blue. I'm just hoping the cables reach. Alright. So now you... to you. You to you. And that's starting to power up. Quite quickly, in fact. It's also possible that wind is variable, and I'm just not noticing what's supposed to be happening. Alright, let's head down and see if this is any better. Alright, let's go check to see whether this is operational. It probably has burnt through all the stone that we've given it. Let's give it a little bit more. Yeah, this is fully powered. Just going to let it run for a bit and see how well it does. Alright, even in its current state, it is having no trouble keeping up with this power consumption is in fact not dropping down. So I would say that this setup, just with 2 improved windmills at world height, with the extra buffer between them, not feeding into the same wire, which I think was a problem. I think that was some of the webby connections that we had. That was interfering. But just as it is, I think that that does it. That combines all our stuff together. That capacitor capacitates. So we actually have some extra stuff. Extra material that we could use. Extra power that we can use. To power some things. Let's see what we've got. Be back in a bit. Alright, apparently my math is bad. This low voltage capacitor is being drained even after having all 3 windmills attached. So, after we get more windmills, we find a different solution. Yeah, because that's just draining the capacitor out. It's not terrible, but I'm wondering if we need just purely more. I might just go ahead and set up a second round of windmills and be right back. Alright, I think I've finally done this. I think we have stable power here for our external heater. Whew, it took 6 improved windmill. It probably didn't. Let's just snip one of these. Where's my snippers? Whoops, don't drop those. Did I get those back? I think I got those back. Yeah, I made myself rig a magnetization in between because I was tired of losing stuff. Alright, snip that. And you're dropping. So now we are using 4. I think I just had the sides of this not set up for input. I think that was all that was a problem. So we have these 2 central ones and these 2 feeding into here. But let's just check about this. Are you sustaining? Yeah, it looks like it's sustaining the power levels. So we only really need 4 improved windmills to sustain our power levels with the external heater. Gonna have to do something about the looks up here, but we can do later. Whoa! Hello, don't fall and die, because that would be annoying. Death isn't permanent, at least not in Minecraft. Where was I? This needs to... come on. Touch it there. And then we are full powered. We even have a little bit of extra power. That's nice. Alright, 2 episodes, and this is finally to the point where we can automatically produce, more or less automatically produce stone. I think I would have to redo how we're feeding stuff into here right now. It can come from this, but I don't have an automatic shutoff on this. And it has no idea of when this is full. So I would have to rejigger quite a few things in order to make this happen better. But it will work in a semi-autonomous way. Assuming I'm not standing here taking all the stone from it. There we go. And that's full. And I just toss extra stone in here. Because that's where all the extra cobblestone goes before being turned into brick. Nice. That means we have a whole heck of a lot of brick out here now. Cool. So there we go. Episode 19. Solve the power problems for the external heater. And that's done. And now we have multiple stone bricks being made automatically. Nice. I won't add another external heater, but there is something else that we could potentially make. I wanted to check out. It's from Immersive Engineering. And I wanted to start looking at lighting. So we have these lanterns. It's just iron and glass and a little bit of glowstone. But there's this extra powered lanterns. Oh, that's a floodlight. No, these ones. These ones, powered lanterns. They will allow power to be transferred through them, so you can link them in a row. But they can be supplied through some power and will light up surrounding area like a normal lantern, but they will prevent hostile mobs from spawning in a 32 block radius. So I'm thinking that we should start lighting up outside our main city. So we could expand, so we have a little bit of more buffer room between us and the hostile world. Let's go get that started. That only takes, it's not that expensive a recipe either. It's glass, it's iron. It's actually, yeah, not that much more complicated than these regular lanterns. Let's go get that started. And we could put them on these posts out here. Alright, that gives us a few lanterns. 32. Let's go see what these things can do. Fortunately, it's not nighttime, so it's going to be harder to see. I'll just use F7. No. Apparently we don't have any lighting problems. At least not on this side. How about if I put the lantern up here? Then 32 blocks of this. As long as it's connected up. Which it should be. That connection is obstructed. Okay, so we need to put the cable through the bottom. I'm guessing. Let's just put that up here. Then from there to here. Turns the light on. Seems to have an okay range. And I guess it would work going sideways. Just clear out some area. Just give us some idea of what the range on this is. Mind you, I don't know how much power it draws either. But let's put one up here. That's pretty extreme range for regular stuff, but it is definitely within 32. This lantern. Oh, yeah, and we can reach it, but these areas in between are slightly darker. But we're also protected from 32. So this whole F7 thing, well, while these are able to be lit, we're okay as far as lighting goes. This can even make the area a little bit, I don't know, friendlier, better. I'm gonna lay this down for now. Alright. Gonna work on this a bit and be right back. Alright, you may be asking, what is this madness? Well, remember how these powered lanterns can prevent mobs from spawning in a 32 block radius? Well, that's what I'm measuring out here. Let's go take a look. What? So each of these has this building guide from OpenBlocks. You can turn it off. That just tells you what area it covers. So what we have this set to, we have this in, where is it? Sphere mode, with each side set to 32. You just change the size by tapping on each side here that you want positive X, positive Z increases the XY side, up increases the Y value, or the top increases the Y value, bottom decreases it, and you give it a redstone signal to turn on that guide. So now what I've done is I've basically set up a few lanterns, not including that one because that was just our tester, but a few lanterns inside here. So we have one down this road on top of the bridge. And we're just making sure that we have a good coverage, and we can take off some lights. So we've had torches on top of buildings forever because mobs can spawn up here. But with that 32 block radius, let me turn F7 off. But with that 32 block radius, mobs should no longer spawn under this dome. Cool. Now I will remove these once I have a good number placed, and we're able to make sure that we are doing okay. We have one on the outside here as well. So this is in our industrial district, and it covers a good range of stuff. You may have also noticed that our inn, I sealed it up because I was testing to make sure that no mob spawn. And yeah, no mob spawn inside this building, or they haven't in the time that I've been here. Let's just check our map. Yeah, there's been no mob spawning here. That's a Pesh that I trapped. A little Pesh down there. I think he grabbed something, so it's not going to despawn. Yeah, he is holding a bone. Yeah, so it's not going to despawn, but we don't have any trading privileges with this guy yet. Why don't we see about that? So these areas we could consider generally safe, and this building guide isn't all that expensive. Is right here. Building guide. That's just glass around a torch, and it lets you map out a few things, a few geometric shapes. So you saw the sphere. There's cylinders and other things as well. So we have a lot of gold coins in our Thaumcraft room. I'm just going to grab a bunch of those. We might have more. But we'll start and see what the Pesh grabs. If he does start trading with this, he won't despawn. I think him holding the bone prevents him from despawning as well. He hasn't in a while. It would be nice not to have mobs surround us during blood moons, because blood moons are a pain. They're just all out here. Yes, I've got you gold. Take that. Can you see it? I think he might be having trouble with the path. There you go. He's liking this. Wonder how many I have to give him before he'll trade with me. You like me now? No. He seemed to like me. Alright. What do you give me for 53 gold? Well, let's give him a stack. 64 gold. You'll give me a bone. Oh, thank you. You'll give me a slime ball or a potion of strength. How about an overburdened inventory? He's going to pick that up. Oh, give me my gold back. Alright. We also made a Peshy friend. Nice. And if you're watching Killjoys, that sounds like a crushy friend. Alright. Alright, all my mobsters. This has been Mobius Rex for the Mobius Archives. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, leave us a like. Leave your comments and suggestions. We'll be back with you next time. Have a good day. A wonderful night. Bye-bye.